Hello everybody, Ramanand here, publisher of the now famous hit series, Here's How I Did It. After I started publishing this hit series, and some of you were part of this series with me, you were one of my co-authors of the series. Some of them had some questions like how exactly I did this, and what are the strategies that I used, what kind of funnels that I made use of, and what was the return on investment, and how much did I make out of this, and all these questions. So I wanted to do a video and share with you some inside stories and give you a background view of behind the stage view of how exactly it happened. And I also wanted to share you some case studies and also share the exact funnel that I used and did and actually created for this hit series. Here's How I Did It. And I'm also going to share with you my plan so that you too can go ahead and copy and do this exact same plan that I did in publishing this series. And first of all, I'm so glad that you were one of the co-authors of the series, and we both worked together to bring out this book together. And it's now famous. Like nowadays, I'm actually getting inquiries because of the series that I did. I'm actually getting inquiries. Earlier, I used to go out and ask for people to get involved, and nowadays it's the other way around. So people are coming back to me and asking me to feature them in the book, because now they see the value. Now they have already experienced the very high level of publication. And I know, like, there are many people out there who have done, attempted doing some activities like bringing out their own business anthologies, and all they did was put together a crappy ebook without giving much attention to the quality and the international publication standards. But now, after they have seen the kind of quality of Here's How I Did It series, of all these different volumes that has come out, the kind of graphics, the kind of experience, and the kind of experience for the users who actually come and download the book, and even the print version of the book, it's above par, and I'm actually getting a lot of accolades for publishing the book. Now, if I had to start telling you about how it all began, it began almost 16 months ago. So this is the product that you are seeing, which is the product of 16 months of hard work and figuring out and tweaking and building this system. I started this as a funnel. As you already know, the funnel's beginning is the website at stardombooks.com, where I solicit people who want to get involved in the book project. Most of them are experts, entrepreneurs, or professionals in their own industries, in their own categories, and they have accomplished something in their own industries, in their own fields that they want. Now they have a message that they want to take it out in a big way, but at the same time, they're not professional authors sometimes, or they want to get involved with a group of people, and instead of writing a whole book themselves, they want to get started with involving in this kind of an anthology where they can just submit a chapter of 2,000 to 3,000 words, and then they can have their own book, which is also going to be a published work. Instead of being a self-published work, they can be proud and feel proud and become a published author or become a published co-author. And coming to the benefits of launching this kind of a model, which actually invented, by the way, is first of all, I offered the entry. I'm going to tell you there are two ways to get people into this. There's a fee-based and a free-based, free and fee. In the free-based, I have tried both. I have done both, and I'm also coming up with a fee-based anthology book, which is slightly different. The terms and conditions were slightly different from the free one. In the fee based structure, I can charge anywhere from $1,000 all the way up to $3,000 for submitting a chapter into the book. Whereas in the free version, I'm going to actually qualify the people who I want to work with. I'm going to qualify them based on the their LinkedIn profile, their business structure, how many years they are doing in their business, and what kind of messaging they have got, what is their audience, how much or how many people they have on their opt-in list, and whether they are willing to promote the program. So, depending on all these different criteria, I actually choose who I want to work with, and here I actually choose who I want to work with if they are willing to pay the fee. So, essentially this is the main difference between the free based and the fee based structure. In each book there will be, in my first book there were 21 authors, and from there on it was 20 each, and the same structure goes here as well, because when you have 20 people contributing 3,000 words, around 3,000 words per chapter, you can come up with a decent book that's standard size, like it's usually sized like 6 by 9, which is the standard size book, with about 250 220 to 250 words, 250 pages rather with the book. This is a standard book that is good to look at, and that's the standard size in the publishing industry. So, when you have 20 people paying you, let's say $1,000 to $3,000, so what kind of money can you make? Like 20 people into 1,000 is $20,000, all the way up to $60,000 right off the bat. I chose, I have done this, I am also doing this, I have tried both the models. So, I can tell you both the models work, it's a different way of monetizing. Apart from this, when you launch the book, when I did, on an average, I get 6,000 to 10,000 downloads. Downloads means all the participants in the book series promote the free download. That's the first thing that I launch. When we publish a book, we publish it in such a way that we first publish the digital edition. Even before going to the Kindle edition or ebook version, we just publish the digital edition, and we prepare individual landing pages for all the co-authors. I think you already seen that kind of an experience, and that's what actually enticed so many people to actually promote the book, because it is their page, there's their picture on the page, and we also track all the different downloads and traffic to these pages. So, I easily get between 6,000 to 10,000, and sometimes I also have got up to 15,000 opt-ins, new opt-ins actually, from the book launch alone. Just by launching the free download, I get about, on an average, I get about 10,000 opt-in subscribers, and this alone is worth in the marketing industry, every subscriber on your list who has opted in is worth $1 each. In the course of the entire year, they are worth $1 per month, which is equal to 10,000. In this case, it is easily worth $10,000 per month. If you have a 10,000 people database, they are worth $10,000 per month. That's how do you say this? Because this is an average of the income that you can get from your list by sending them your own offers, your own backends, or as well as affiliate offers, as well as consulting offers. There are a lot of things that you can do if you have a list of people who are responsive to your offers. And the second stream of income in this publishing model is sale of books. Sale of books. I usually price my books, the first few books I priced it for $9.95, and later on I increased it up to $19.95. So, when I sell books online, whenever any of my co-authors sell books online, I get a royalty out of this. And in the fee based edition, I have also did a small change or a little way of convincing people, like I am going to give them the book at the bulk pricing of let's say it's around less than $4 actually. The bulk pricing costs $4, where the book costs $19.95, and if someone is paying me $3,000 to get into the book, all they need to do is sell, let's say 200 copies of the book at the retail price, and their investment to get into the book is paid. So that's so easy and a no-brainer, and that is if you are charging $3,000 to get into the book. And if you, let's say if you are charging say $2,000 to get into the book, all they need to do is sell maybe 100 or 150 copies to break even. So that's so easy, and it's so convincing to get people into participating in the book series. And then I also sold the Make It Your Own upsell. This is an upsell that I think all of you got, and some of you brilliant marketers also took advantage of this, because it's so exciting and it's so inexpensive. You get an entire book completely done for you, and you get to have your picture. You can change the title, you can have your own picture on the front and the back, and you can have your chapter as the title chapter, and it becomes actually your own book without doing anything at all. So this was a very cool offer that almost everybody picked up, and this is where you earn an upsell. And I usually charged, from the earlier versions, I charged about $1,300 to upsell. This was the price point that I started with, and now I'm going all the way up to 2.5K, and this can easily get escalated up to $5,000, because people are willing to pay $5,000 for an entire book prepared, published on behalf of them, written actually. All they do is submit one chapter, and this can be repurposed in a different way, and you can earn at least up to $2,500 to $5,000 per upsell in this series. And on average, I close up to 30 to 40% of my co-authors, and they buy this offer. And without, I don't hard sell them. I just send them the offer just once, and a reminder after 3-4 days, and I close my cart. That's how I work. Probably you can also upsell to almost 30, 40, 50% of the people into buying this offer, because it is so inexpensive. Because when you want an entire book created, done, written and published for you, I have seen people charging upwards of $22,000 to get a book done. So $22,000, $2,500, no brainer. So it's so inexpensive, and it's the same thing. And of course, they have already seen the quality of the book, they have already seen the kind of high level publishing and international publishing standards that are incorporated. So it sells by itself. And the next stream of income that I used was sponsorships. Sponsorships within the book, like for example, sponsorship of the back cover, which I sold for $500 a pop. For everyone who wanted to get featured on the back cover, they pay me $495 or $500 to get featured on the back. You can also go out and get sponsorship from other businesses who sell to this audience. For example, accounting companies or people who sell services to all these entrepreneurs, experts, and people involved, and their audience. So I don't think it's difficult to get anyone to convince to get their message inside a book, because that's a standard operating procedure in the publishing industry. And when you say that you're going to reach so many people, so many readers, because all these 20 people are going to promote the book, and in turn the message is going to reach hundreds of thousands of people, there are companies, there are advertisers who are willing to invest $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 for a sponsorship ad in the book. I have personally seen people charging up to, let's say, I have seen people charging $1,000 to 2.2K for a single page ad in the book. That's going to be a single one-page ad within the book, in usually at the beginning or at the end, or there are 20 chapters in the book, and you can have 20 advertisements within the book at the end of each chapter, for example. That is possible. So sponsorships can get you up to, even if you consider minimal, go conservative, I can easily say you can make up to $5,000 just from sponsorships. And from the upsells, if 25% of the people purchase the upsell, it is let's say, let's take the least and multiply by 5, or let's say 5 is 12.5k, 5k, 12.5k, and the sale of books I have sold from volume 1 and volume 2, we have sold more than 1,000 books paid. Actually, these are people have paid the money to purchase these books, and that's for the first 2 months of publication, and this is going to be available for years actually. So you keep getting your commission and royalty checks for so many years. So you can take that into account as well. And of course, the value of having members and opt-in is, again, for me it's $10,000 every month. So that's the kind of money that I make in my business with my opt-in subscribers that I generated solely from publishing a book. All right. The next one was, if you remember how the download page worked, all download pages led to a thank you page, or where I offered affiliate products on thank you pages. For first 2 volumes, I used ClickBank affiliate products that I promoted, and we made more than, this is cool actually, we made more than $5,000 in affiliate commissions within 15 days of launching the book. Just 15 days, all people promoted, everybody is promoting, people are lining up, they are opting in, they are giving me their name and email address, their genuine email address. Why? Because I am telling them, unless you give me your real email address, you will not be able to get access to the book, because I am going to send you the link to the book in the email, not right after you opt in here. So then I send them an email, and I also land them on a thank you page where I thank them for being a subscriber and tell them or give them instructions on how to get the book, and at the same time also recommending them to buy my affiliate products. I tell them that, look, this is what I recommend you to go and buy, and I am the affiliate of this product, and this generates me $5,000 within the first 2 weeks of launching the free book, right? And then I also tried between this another $2.99 ebook, which I offered in between. People opt in and people are getting their book, and this, because it was a no-brainer, they already are interested in books, they put in their name and email address to get and read a book. I offered a book on social media, which was a general topic, by the way, and I offered it at such a low price of $2.99, and this is a book that I put together, which is about 42 pages in length, and people are exposed about this book right when they become a member. So I got almost, like on an average, we got about 30 to 32% of the people go and buy this book. So if I get 10,000 downloads, 3,000 people actually buy this $2.99 book. So that's another $3,000 for me. Right off the bat, this is within the first 15 days of launching. So after this, I had this 10,000 people who downloaded the book. I offered them, I sent them to my own funnels. I have several funnels, and one of them, which is doing very well for me, is my experts branding funnel, which you already know. Where someone goes to this funnel, I train them for the first 4 weeks on becoming famous, and all these strategies that I have personally used in building my own expert empire. I am sharing all these strategies, and this is a no sales training series where I prime them right from the beginning, and after they go through the training, I am going to offer them my blueprint for helping them become helping them start and run their own expert empire. So this ultimately comes back to me publishing their book as the first step, and I charge up to $7,500 per book, which is still very low when compared to others who are charging up to $20,000 for mediocre work. I can say that because I have seen that. So out of 10,000 people, how many do you think will ultimately buy my book publishing service? 10, 50, 100? Possible. I don't have the statistics to give you yet because it's not done yet. People are still going through these funnels, but I'm sure a big percentage of them are going to end up buying some service in future from me because they are getting very high value right off the bat. They are getting free training from me, they are getting good value from me, they are getting all these great resources from me, and first of all, they got wonderful messages from all of you guys. You guys shared your own stories with them, so that helps me bond with them and resonate with all these subscribers. So now I wanted to give you an option to me serving you to build this kind of a funnel, the exact funnel that you went through and you saw me explain. I wanted to offer to build this kind of a funnel for you if you have a tribe and you want to publish your own book just like I did. So here's what's included. I want to offer you to build and manage your own funnel just like we did at Stardom Books. So you have already seen this, you have already seen the kind of quality, you have already seen the strategies that are involved in building and managing a funnel like this. I want to offer you to build one for you as well, so that you too can make this kind of make use of this model that I shared with you and build your list, make money off the bat, and use this by using this funnel. So I use my team. I will personally get involved in building and managing a funnel just like the one you saw at Stardom Books. And what else is involved? I will also help you with the website and graphics. You see all these amazing graphics on the website. I'm going to use my team. I'm going to lend my team to build the same or similar graphics for you, and the website and graphics, everything is included in the program. And I'm also going to tell you how you can take advantage of this program. Also, I'm also going to share all the emails and the autoresponder copy that I have used in this series. It's all it's a system that I have developed over years, and this publishing funnel itself is the result of 16 months of research, figuring out and tweaking the entire system. So I'm going to give you my entire system along with the exact emails and the autoresponder copy that I have personally used in Stardom Books. And I'm also going to offer you the complete publishing support from end to end, from A to Z, everything. I will take care of from conceptualizing your book and the copy and taking care of the formatting, and I'm going to give you my team of experts who will format the book, who will create the graphics, who will create the cover, who will also create and upload it to all these different places, make it available on all these different platforms like Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Nook, everywhere, iBook, Google, and they're also going to take care of the entire publishing part, the acknowledgements part, and the table of contents, and preparing the book for digital edition, the print edition, and registering it and getting your own ISBN numbers, for example, and also registering your name with all the book retailers so that you get all the royalties directly to your account. And of course, with the publishing support, I'm also offering you 100% royalties. I'm not going to keep one red cent with me, for all the royalties that you earn. You get to keep 100% of all the royalties from the sale of this book if you use my funnel. All right. And now you have all seen custom author pages that I built for all the co-authors of the book, and I'm going to give you that offer as well. My team is going to create all the custom graphics, all the custom pages for all the co-authors in your book that you're going to publish as well. And then I will also help you track each and every individual, each and every download that happens on your funnel, on your book, and how many people promoted, how many people sent members, and what are the traffic, and where did they originate from, what are the complete analytics and all the statistics you will be able to see from a dashboard that I'm going to set you up for you for this book launch. And of course, if you remember, I sent you an agreement that you could sign, view, you could view, sign and file completely online. No messy things like taking a print and putting your signature, scanning it, taking a picture, sending it to me, and then I come back to you saying that no, it was not clear, I'm not able to understand it. Nothing of that messy stuff at all. I actually used Adobe's EchoSign platform to manage and file my agreements with you. I am going to do the same thing for you, and my team is also going to manage all the agreements. They are going to send the agreement, they are going to follow up to get the agreement signed, and they are also going to file the agreement in a safe place for retrieval so that you always have the agreements in place. So we are going to manage that as well. And of course, all this is involved. I'm also going to support you with make it your own offer as well. I'm also offering to support you and help you fulfill the upsell where you offer the upsell of make it your own to your co-authors, and we fulfill that as well. Of course, that is going to cost additional fee. Apart from setting up the funnel, I can also help you fulfill the make it your own offer as well, and this is part of the plan actually, the entire funnel. Now, how much should I charge for a funnel like this, and how much money you can make? It depends on the return on investment and the kind of list that you're going to build, and the kind of quality that you can expect, and the number of people that you want to get involved in your first book. I actually wanted to charge based on a setup fee and a percentage of sales or a percentage of revenue. That's what I want. That's my model actually. When I go consulting, that will be my model. Consulting fee plus a percentage of revenue. So this is no less than consulting, because I will be closely working with you to set up your funnel from start to finish, your entire book from start to finish. And I'm also willing to offer you or give you my Stardom Publishing imprint if you want. This is optional, you don't have to, but it will give you that added advantage, added weightage, because I already have a publishing company. You can use my imprint, like you can have your book published by Stardom Publishing, you can use that imprint, or if you don't want to use the imprint, that's okay, that's fine too. I want to give you an offer, because this is the first time that I'm offering this funnel setup to my co-authors, and this is not for general public, this is only for people who have worked with as co-authors in one of my books. So definitely this is not for the general public, this is only for special people like you. And to start with, I want to offer you to build this entire funnel at a setup fee of $5,000 plus 10% of revenue. To make it even more exciting and give you another strong reason to sign up right now, this offer is for this year. That is if you want to sign up right now within the end of 2014, before we step into 2015, I can offer you the entire setup, entire funnel from start to finish at just the setup price, and I'm going to waive off the 10% revenue share. You keep all the revenue, you keep all the money with you, you keep all the royalties with you, you keep all the upsells with you. Of course, for every upsell that you ask us to fulfill, I'm going to give you a discounted pricing on that as well. From me, I am charging $2,000 to $2,500 for every upsell that I fulfill, and I can offer you to do the same for half the price, like not exactly half, but 1.2, like 1.2K, that is $1,200 for every make it your own offer that you offer. And you are free to charge any price you want for the upsell as well. So basically, it's a $5,000 setup fee, no revenue sharing, plus $1,200 for every upsell that you make here. So this is the deal. This is the offer. I think it's very, very enticing and a no-brainer deal. Just like I offer all these different deals to you already, this definitely is very, very enticing. I would definitely jump on this. I don't know about you, and if you want to be the first 2 people who want to sign up on this, because I can only work with 2 funnels at a time, and for the next 3 months I'll be working on only 2 funnels, because I also have my own funnels that are working, my Stardom publishing Stardom book series that will continue to grow, and I also have my own author programs where I'll be working closely with other authors apart from all these other businesses that I own and operate. So I'm offering $5,000 setup fee for the first 2 people who sign up, and as soon as that is done, I'll have to take people on a wait list. So for the next 3 months I'll be doing 2 funnels, and if you are one of the 2 people who sign up to get this funnel, I'll be working closely with you to have your own book published. Otherwise, you can still sign up, and you can lock in your price for at 2014 prices. You can sign up and you can have the same benefits, but you will start your book or building your funnel after 3 months. So you can choose to work with me right now if it is available, or you can choose to sign up now, reserve me and my leverage my knowledge, abilities and skills to launch your own book, your own funnel, and your own model of publishing a book, publishing a business anthology. So that's it for now. Let's meet sometime in another video, another seminar or a conference. Probably this is a small world. I am a seminar person, so we keep bumping into each other, and probably we'll also end up doing joint ventures together. So until then, keep smiling, believe in yourself, and get all the best things in life.